All right. So Nomen blew up,
All right.
and we found out that whose second hand was Ken's father.
All right.
All right. So there's still a little bit more left to do in this game, namely New Game Plus.
Oh.
It unlocks very hard and extreme difficulties. We're just going
All right,
to keep going on normal.
Let's do the LP all over again.
Yep.
Here we go.
But all 4 versions of Jehuti can be playable for the whole game now, including damaged Jehuti, which means no long range attacks and no blocking ever. And then Naked Jehuti is extremely powerful with Jehuti version 2, just being that, but a little less so. We'll be going with version 2, though, because Naked Jehuti will just kill everything in about 3 hits, no matter what it is in this game.
Nice, nice.
And yeah, when you start over, you can just start with all your sub-weapons straight from the beginning now.
Including in this little trundle lev? Because that would be awesome.
We're actually going to be seeing some more details I missed, such as this.
The little beep is adorable.
Yeah. They put a lot of detail into this stupid mining suit that you pilot for a total of maybe 5 minutes.
Don't push the left so hard.
Such as, in the first episode, we had to rescue your other buddy who's a mining suit who could do really cool wall climb stuff. And I was like, oh, why can't we do that? Here's something I actually never knew until after I had recorded most of this LP. You could totally wall climb.
Oh my goodness.
There's no reason to do it. Like, there's eventually an invisible wall, so you can't just, like, leave and get a completely different ending or something like that.
I just love the way the arms flip around.
Yeah, it's great.
That's pretty cool.
I have seen, however, in a speed run of Zone Leaders 2, you use that move once to get the most optimal route. If you try to do the burst attack to charge up an enemy, it just blows them up instantly now when you're Jehuti version 2.0. You can't even charge them up to do more damage when you throw them.
Attacks are weak, but be careful. There are many of them.
Bad luck.
What bad luck.
What
These
bad
darn
luck.
mosquitoes.
So yeah, there are a couple extra things Dingo says that I missed the first time.
I do prefer close-range battle, you know.
And there was also one sub-weapon we weren't able to show off, which is the floating
the
mine.
mine.
It's not, I mean, it does do a lot of damage, but like, considering you get it after homing missile and some other things, it's not great.
Oh, you can also throw it.
Yeah, as long as
awesome.
an enemy isn't immediately setting it off, yeah, you can pick it up and then throw it at people, that's a really cool thing. And something I didn't mention about, like, your combo counter, below the sub gauge, you can see that huge line that keeps growing. That line indicates how much of your sub energy you're going to get back once your combo breaks.
Oh.
Yeah. And also, you know, we got the vector cannon. So we might as well see how it fares against, you know, normal bosses. Because we never actually got to use it on a boss.
Stop moving so fast. Get back here. Come. No. There we go.
Oh, she's invincible when she does this part, though. I gotta wait. Thankfully, Jehuti version 2.0 does not take any damage from any projectile attack ever. There you go.
Well, that's one way to finish the fight.
Yeah. And, you know, you might be thinking, oh...
But is it frame optimal?
You might be thinking, oh, the early Jehuti, or Anubis fights, those must be different now they have zero shift. Well, they just programmed it so that he just teleports, he also zero shifts the same time you do, so you can never catch up with him.
Oh, what a jerk.
Yeah. This is also something I completely forgot about, because there's no mention that you can do this at all, not in the manual or anything. But if you're escorting, like, you know, Taper or Ken, and they take damage, you can go into burst mode and it heals them.
Oh, that's so nice.
It uses up your sub energy, but yeah, it's actually really handy.
You're such a nice boy. Oh, Dingo, you're so nice.
Okay. And so in this area, there's like 4 of those extra VR mission files to collect. There's actually a 5th one, but you can only get it on a New Game Plus.
Oh.
It's there in the first playthrough, but you just can't reach it. There's an invisible wall there.
And they just take down the invisible wall? That's it?
Nope, you need a New Game Plus so you can have
yeah,
Wisp.
You need Wisp. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
That specific mission file. Oh wait, listen to this.
Go and collect it first.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, that's uncalled for. I thought you were a nice boy.
But yeah, that specific VR mission file unlocks a really cool mini game we'll be seeing in the next episode.
Ooh.
Obtained Metatron.
And yeah, this area here where you just had to go through the canyons and unlock the gates and all that. There's this wall we could not pass before. Now that's New Game Plus, and we've got the vector cannon. We can break down that wall.
We can break everything.
Oh god, all these mines.
There's nothing that cannot be broken.
It's okay though.
Climbing irons.
Turns out when you're using the vector cannon, your defense increases by like threefold. So you could just sit there and take a ton of damage and just charge this thing up anyways.
Cancel vector cannon mode.
And yeah, taking down this wall, it gets you a whole new area.
Uh-huh.
Obtained Metatron.
This seems like my favorite part of terraforming. The excavation just went a lot faster.
Yeah. Like, we just need a lot of Jehutis, we need a lot of vector cannons. We can get this done in a week.
Then
yeah,
have
this-
all the battles.
This secret area is full of enemies. They're all level 8, so max level enemies. But again, Jehuti number 2 is still pretty easy. Maybe the clods will grab you like that, but that's about it.
I can do this.
Yeah, Dingo can do this. He just said so.
Enemy destroyed. Narita destroyed. Enemy destroyed.
Don't think you can win high mobility combat.
Enemy destroyed.
Now, if this were chess or something with very limited mobility, they
Yeah.
might have a chance.
Also, when you're Jehuti number 2, going into burst mode near an enemy just stun locks them forever.
Enemy destroyed.
It's weird, you know, you only play like those... You play as the original Jehuti for like 90% of the game, but the other 3 have like so many extra details to them that you might not
Yeah.
even notice. Like, I'm still showing off new stuff with version 2 here,
Narita destroyed. Enemy
but, so this area
what-
here...
Yeah, what is the purpose of it?
After you defeat all these enemies, it unlocks another door. First of all, this area here is actually a map for versus mode.
Oh.
But you enter this new room, and oh, the final boss is chilling out in here. No music or anything. It just kind of goes like, oh yeah, the final boss likes to chill out here.
Yeah, and it's his hexagon plate form and everything.
Yeah,
When it really shouldn't be, I guess.
I guess so.
Plot-wise?
Yeah. But I mean, he's just as difficult as he is if you fight him normally. He might actually be a little bit more difficult here because...
Because you're not naked.
No, I would say the fight's pretty similar, like, stat-wise in that regard, but, it just seems like once you get him down to about a quarter health, and I had to actually edit this fight because of it, he just loves to teleport the instant you go to slash him, so you're just like that, just over and over again.
obtained Metatron.
There, you defeat
There
the
you
final
go.
boss a second
Do
time.
you get a
but,
special ending?
no special ending,
What?
but I thought you actually just got it when you left, but I was misremembering. Defeating the final boss here actually unlocks a new collectible to pick over here that actually lets you play as the final boss in versus mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there's actually, well, you kind of unlock all the mechs. Oh, and also when you beat that part, you don't have to unlock the other 2 gates. It just teleports you right to the boss fight.
Mission start.
But yeah, all the frames have to be unlocked, but you unlock most of them just through story progression. But yeah, there are a couple really good ones you can only unlock by finding them in little secret areas and then defeating them again.
So even though it doesn't end the game, though, that would be the optimal, like, New Game Plus speedrun route?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it would be.
Be careful.
So you know, we're supposed to save everybody here, but let's say we don't,
50% of
Uh-huh,
and we just annihilate everything, maybe?
damage to neighboring areas from this battle increasing.
We're just avenging Rock Thunder Heart. We blame all of the civilians everywhere.
To the buildings.
I got it.
You're right.
Damage to civilians.
Dingo, I don't think you got it.
Battle increasing.
It's okay, Ada. I'm very carefully killing all the civilians.
Yeah, but it's not just the civilians you have to save. You have to save these dudes too. So let's
I mean,
not.
have to is kind of a strong word, I guess.
Yeah, for the best ranking you do. So what if we don't?
Stop it! On your side!
Lev contains personnel.
Stop it!
Levs hold people, Dingo.
I like that she doesn't care. She's just giving you, like, the information as legally required.
Yeah.
Has been killed. Are you enjoying the slaughter? Every Lev unit is destroyed.
So yeah, once you kill enough people, Ada will just ask Dingo, "Are you enjoying the slaughter?"
All the enemies are destroyed.
Ah, I think I did it.
Mission completed. That was a perfect slaughter. Are you happy with that?
Ada, please put me through to Leo.
All right, I will put you through to Leo Stenbuck.
Dingo, what's wrong?
How has your search for the Levs been going?
I've already saved several people, but they all say they would attack Alman.
They were ordered to, weren't they?
But it's impossible for Levs to attack Baram.
Let them do as they like.
You're heartless, aren't you? If they're your ally.
I've never thought of the Space Force as my ally.
Dingo.
Ada, put me through to Taper.
All right, I will put you through.
Henry G., how's everything going?
Not too bad. Have you already met Eight Heads?
Yeah, I've confirmed the vector cannon too, but things are worse.
What's wrong?
This location might have been discovered by Baram.
What? Where is it?
This is an energy facility along Ayers Cliff. It seems to be supplying power for Alman.
Wait, the enemy is approaching.
The cutscenes change depending how well you did. It's usually just like one or two things, but we did the episode with his fight in it. I was like, man, there's no pressure sensitivity to like delete faster. You can do that. You just have to hold the boost button instead.
Oh.
And it deletes faster. And this is the only difference in that cutscene. If you don't drag her by the lava, she has her coat on. That's it.
Good. Move forward. Stop. Do it carefully. Correct the direction.
All right.
To your right.
I got another rat.
Damn it, Lloyd. But speaking of Lloyd, in the second little pillar crushing room,
Oh.
there's another collectible to unlock.
Sneaky, sneaky.
His little mech. The Inherit. The one in a suit.
It's not that little.
It's a little slimmer, I would say. Also, zero shift in this fight is great. You can just skip this whole segment. So, yeah. Zony Enders. Multiple types of speedruns, because, you know, do you or do you not have zero shift?
Shift to vector.
Another detail with the vector cannon. If you hold the right stick, you can pan around it.
Climbing irons locked.
For that extra cool factor.
Yeah.
Normally.
Normally, you can't see those little orange energy lines like attacking and stuff. Also, you can shoot down ships all the way across the map.
The rear of the lift.
Sure.
Ship is sinking.
This is another actual speedrun tactic. You get on the back of the second ship, and then if you aim the vector cannon just right, you can shoot 2 or 3 of the ships down in one go.
I suggest using homing missile.
It's really the only way to fly.
Yeah. And let's say for some reason you want to shoot down a ship, but you've run out of sub energy and for some reason you can't get any more. Well, the ship is still destructible. If you go around and break every single piece of armor off the ship, you can still shoot it down. It just takes a long time. Boop. There it goes.
Sinking. 3 more. Escort orbital.
It's a little hard to do because there are like some little tiny things that also count as armor. So like the tiny like smokestack on the top of it, that was the one thing standing between that ship operating and blowing up.
It's very important. You gotta have your smokestacks. It's fire code.
And there's the COD's little melee moves. It's kind of cute when it swipes. It's like a cat.
Aww.
Another speedrun tactic, possibly. It's a little hard to pull off, but you can stand on top of Zakat. It's very slippery. It's hard to stay on him, but if you slip just right, you will not fall off of him, and instead you will land right on top of his fucking face. Doesn't matter if his shield is active or not, he's dead.
Yeah, how is this, Zakat? How is this?
I suggest using Phalanx.
I do prefer close-range battle, you know.
I suggest using Phalanx.
She's very insistent on using Phalanx. Also, in this big fight, you know, Leo's flying around the Vic Viper. You can just grab him and just swing him around. Leo never really seems to complain. And despite having a health bar, Leo has infinite health. So you can just swing him around all day long if you want.
Oh, that's lovely.
Thanks, Leo,
It's
for
a great
being a
way
pal.
it's a great way to keep him away from healing the Levs.
Also, let's say you somehow manage to get every single pal destroyed, which is hard. You eventually have to just, like, lead the enemies towards the last guy so that they can just accidentally hit him.
You have to be really, really sadistic to do this trick.
Ada! Dingo, why?
Remaining Levs less than 20%. Somehow we avoided total destruction, but it caused a lot of casualties.
Damn, I lost my comrades again.
Don't say that like you were
At the outer
passive,
wall,
Dingo.
Yeah. And so yeah, if a lot of people die, there will be less Levs in this cutscene. There'll only be 2. I think it's
do
also
love that no matter how many you just straight up execute, Taper is still your friend in the end.
yeah. And yeah, that little laser grid there. New Game Plus, you can just shoot it and destroy it and get to the secret area where there is a boss fight with Jehuti. Oh my god. Specifically Naked Jehuti, so the super powerful one.
Yeah.
So it does have all the same properties that it normally does. So its burst attacks do not break through its shield, and all long-range attacks will always get blocked. So you just have to find normal openings to get normal attacks in on him, because it is hard to hit him sometimes. If you're Jehuti
Yeah.
version 2, though, the little floating skirt bits help out a lot because they kind of stun lock him.
Obtain Metatron.
But again, defeating Jehuti, now you get Naked Jehuti for versus mode. Hooray! And also,
Now Jehuti and Anubis
this cutscene
are
here, the dialogue
exactly
changes
even.
depending on what your
Then it depends on
total
the
average
runners.
rank is between the two
Ada,
ranked
what do you
events.
think?
It will be a hard fight.
If you have C ranks for both, her line is,
take it easy,
"It is
Ada."
hopeless."